This is the American dream of freedom on wheels. An automotive age, traveling on time-saving superhighways.
Hey, pal, what's to do?
Load and unload, buddy. That's what to do, like a bunch of sheep.
With 54 million vehicles on our streets and roads today, by 1975, they say we will be driving 85 million.
Will you stop honking, Mac? We ain't going nowhere.
We don't like driving on interstates. They're just not as enjoyable as driving the back roads. I get it, back roads are not as fast, but we'd rather have a longer travel day that's actually fun and scenic than drive a faster route that's usually stressful or forgettable at best. We are on, the sign said, I know we're going to botch this. The sign said something like Vindavoo Road, right? It appears to reconnect with the little road that we were on. So we decided we'd give this a shot. It looks like it's going to go through some very scenic country, and it's cool that it's just dispersed camping anywhere out here, and it was Forest Service, right?
Yes.
There's just one cool campsite after another. What started as an idea became an obsession. We would camp across the entire United States, coast to coast, round trip, without touching an interstate.
Take the next left onto Wyoming 28 West.
So somewhere back there,
Continue on Wyoming 28 West for
we
28
crossed the
miles.
Continental Divide. We're not exactly sure where, but we did cross. It wouldn't be our first coast-to-coast trip, but it would be a first with 0 interstates. We started planning our route using Google Maps from our home on the Oregon coast to the coast of Virginia. We used the Avoid Highways feature, and in some areas switched from car to bicycling for better alternatives. We looked for scenic routes with points of interest and favorable camping locations that were about 5 to 10 hours apart. We mapped a primary route along with a few alternatives in case we were detoured by extreme weather or other conditions. Because we were traveling off-season, we gambled by not making advanced reservations. Besides being off-season, our Teardrop trailer is extremely adaptable to off-road camping. That means we'll be fully charged in 4 hours, with or without sun. The Red Arc prioritizes the solar charger. The supplement will come from the DC charger. The research we did at home really paid off. The roads were scenic and littered with historic sites and other points of interest. We ended up camping in the snow one night near Yellowstone, and the only mishap we had was waking up to a flat tire one morning on our trailer. Luckily, we had our tire inflator able to air up and drive about 16 miles to a small town tire center. While our tire was being repaired, we walked across the street and had a nice breakfast and visit with the cafe owner. We rolled into Virginia, where we stayed with close friends for a week and had a fantastic time. Planning for the trip back was more our style. We started each morning looking at maps and weather forecasts while having coffee. Then we picked a route for the day based on points of interest and estimated travel time to potential camping before sunset. This goes on here like that. Just poke it through. There it is. And you toast the bread. Okay, that should be long enough. And then you pull the bread off carefully because it could be hot. and you put the bread in the middle of the fork, like that. And then you pinch it, and then you pull it. And there you have toasted bread with a perfectly cooked dog. Then you dip the Parmesan cheese. So you have the guacamole, the Parmesan cheese, and then you add a little bit of the spicy mustard. And there you have it. Camping brat. Perfection. We made a few reservations one day in advance, where that seemed prudent and when we could anticipate our route of travel. We ended up driving down the East Coast into Florida and then along the Gulf. The only serious hiccup during this trip happened while filming manatees. I got a little too excited and dove a little too deep with my cell phone. The experience in crystal clear water got the best of me, and the phone and data was a complete loss.
Where you going, buddy?
Now they know the difference between this and my hand, don't they?
Yeah, they have eyesight just like us, but they can't see color.
One morning, while east of New Orleans, we decided to skip that city and head north up the Delta. There's some great blues history on this bucket list route, along with Dockery Farms. Dockery is credited as the birthplace of the blues. Slaves brought their rhythmic chants and tunes into the plantations and local gatherings. The unique conditions developed the music that defines the blues. It happened that our timing wasn't great. We rolled into Dockery well after typical business hours, but luck was with us again. The doors were left open all night for self-guided tours, and the lonely late-night hour added to the sobering history of this place.
Some of the hands that were still alive on the place when I came here 40 years ago, I think Mr. Will cared about the people. And I think he must have realized they worked so hard that if they got a chance to have some entertainment, he allowed them to do that. And so many other plantations would run these blues singers off when they came because, I mean, they had a party.
We visited countless famous and unheard of places that completely surprised us.
Gambling's always been illegal here in Arkansas, no matter what our tour makes it look like.
But soon Hot Springs would face a threat to their livelihood.
Look at all the little tractors and cars. Holy mackerel. Coal miners reunion.
I bet that was a calendar. There's 12 of them.
Oh, yeah. This is a boom operator's position. Here. Yeah. Like what, coat hooks? Everything is big. This is nice. Oh yeah, they had air conditioning. So this is the person who ran the thing. You sat right here. This thing is humongous. Sit in the little bucket, act like you're driving it. And now, how do you steer it? With those things?
Okay.
Huh? Nice. Excellent. The scooper. And that's what dug this lake over here. The last thing that this thing dug. Just, again, staggering. Massive. A feat of engineering. Crazy how you go down, and then back up. It's like they had to get underneath the aquifer.
Wow.
How's the bean looking back there?
Good. That was something. Yeah, you're in Mobile.
No, Mobile. How you take kids, you take grandkids and stuff.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Where do the girls take their clothes off?
New Orleans.
Ignore them.
I'm saying go to New Orleans.
You said Mobile.
Mobile.
People call it Mobile. It's not. It's Mobile.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks again.
They're cute.
is huge.
Maybe we don't want to walk around the whole thing.
I think we're at least halfway around it. We should walk up it. This is crazy though. Wow. We're walking up Independence Rock. When you got up this morning on this, look at the quartz in it.
Yeah, but think of those people that had to be here by that time. 500,000 people.
By July, what was it?
Having childbirth.
By July 5th. If they didn't make it by July 5th, they probably weren't going to make it. Wow. And where did they look from? This is a nice face here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And right here. That's pretty, that's even like kind of fancy.
Yeah.
The text.
And then right above there.
Yeah, over here.
Looks like over there.
Yeah. This is and it's...
down there.
Wow.
Wow, all along there.
Oh, there's a cemetery. Wow. Somebody, or a part of a party or whatever, didn't make it.
That's pretty old.
Yeah, very old. Okay, there's more.
Cavalry. Oh my gosh. Cavalry. Up across. I mean, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely everywhere.
You can tell, I mean, some of the people that did this either had a lot of time on their hands or, you know, they really wanted to do a nice job.
Hidden his dad or something.
Yeah, let's go up a little higher. Wow. Oh, wow, look up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look way up.
Oh, yeah.
This one. There it is. It took a little bit of work to get up there. Another one of these little quick stop, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would we take about an hour to walk around that?
Yeah.
Well worth it. If you come to Independence Rock, don't go to the tourist area over here. Go around towards the water, towards the river, that way. Much cooler. This trip was full of great experiences and fantastic luck. We gambled one night and passed up perfectly fine camping that was just nothing special. It was getting late, but the map showed more potential up the road. We rolled into a huge, beautiful campground without a soul around and picked the nicest spot on the lake. So here's our campsite. And then maybe tomorrow morning we can do that dinosaur trail. It looked like it was going to be fun. Okay. Once again, I don't know, how many units in this campsite? 50, 60 maybe. Yeah, we're the only people in the campground. And how much was this one? 15 bucks. Man, they really saw us coming. What is today?
The 11th.
Yeah, what else?
Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. Here's our campsite for Veterans Day. It's pretty sweet.
Very sweet.
Overlooking the lake. The only people here. And what do we have? We got some
Oh, we have
on the Houston table.
salted Peruvian kettle potato chips.
Ooh.
They're actually really good.
Sweet. We got a good fire going because we had our electric chainsaw. We went and scavenged wood around the lake. And that fire is ripping. Shortly after setting up camp, we noticed an odd glow on the horizon. Soon the glow turned into the most intense display of northern lights that either of us had ever seen. The next day, the event was big news and the focus of conversation at the local tackle shop. We shared some of our favorite photos for the store wall. We drove a lot of dirt, gravel, and single-lane roads.
Take the next right onto Cunningham Road, then turn left onto Arkansas 72 West.
The only rules were to avoid interstate highways as much as humanly possible and not to let time or distance govern our decisions. We did cross and use a few short sections of interstate to visit specific points of interest and where it was unavoidable. We only used about 50 total miles of interstate during this 8,400-mile round trip.
Those are the poor unfortunate souls. They're missing all this. So that was Vicksburg, and we never even got to town. No. We didn't see, however many museums. They have at least 7 or 8 museums in that downtown area. We did the auto tour, which was very cool, but there was a lot of those other loops that we just didn't drive on because if we did, we would be going to our next stop in the dark, and we don't want that. So it's onward.
Arkansas is this side of the road. That side of the road is Oklahoma and Missouri. So she said, yeah, you do have.
Oh, look at the final sale price. $27.27. Huh. That must have some significance. Well, how much a gallon is it?
Price per gallon, $2.47.
$2.47.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's highway robbery.
$2.47.
Don't stop at these little small town podunk gas stations. You get ripped off. $2.47 a gallon.
Now we're in Missouri.
Unless we cross the street, then we're in Arkansas.
I gotta look at the picture.
Right? So this is Oklahoma. This lane is Oklahoma. And then this thing.
I think it's time for us to go home because you're starting to clock.